Okay, let's talk about Prim's algorithm for finding minimum spanning tree. So Prim's algorithm basically two steps. Number one, you look locally at all the adjacency node of your current node and then absorb the node that is smallest edge with the smallest edge. So let's say we start with 0. Okay, we start with 0. So again, look locally. What does 0 connect to? 0 connect to 1 and 0 connect to 7. What are the weight on here? 4 and 8. Which number is smaller? This guy. So we will go to 1. This is not the same as the other algorithm. You absorb the node into a bigger node, so you absorb them as one super node. So what's next? We repeat these two steps. So now what are the nodes connecting to this guy? It will be 2 and 7. So basically it will be 2 and 7. So for 7 we have two lines. One is 8, one is 11, and for 2 we have a line 8. So in this case we have a tile. So basically we can either go to here or go to here. So we follow an ordering. So we go to the one with the smaller indices. So we will go to 2. So that means now we will absorb 2. Okay, so now we will absorb 2. So we become this. So now repeat the step 1 and step 2 here. So look at those neighborhood of this super node. So it will be 7, 8, 5, and 3. So let me draw this monster. It will connect 7 like this, and then connect to 8, and then connect to 3, and then connect to 5. And then look at their number. This gives us 2, this gives us 4, this gives us 7, this gives us 11, this gives us 8. The smallest is this guy. So that means our monster will absorb 8 in the next iteration. So now we absorb this guy. Okay. So now next step, repeat the 1, 2 again. So that means we look at this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, and this line. So this 7 and this 7 have, in this case the 4 have the smallest value. Okay, this 4 has the smallest value. Then our monster will absorb 5 in the next iterate. So now the next iterate will be look at this line, 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 and look at this line. Okay, so this 2 is the smallest among all the number. So that means we will absorb this guy. What's next? We look at the line connecting to this monster. It will be this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, and this line. This one is the smallest, so we will absorb this 7. So what's next? Well, we look at this 4 line. So in this case, this is the smallest one. Then we will absorb this one. And then lastly, we absorb this one. The minimum spanning tree will be the order we absorb the whole thing. That means 0, absorb 1, this is this line. And then we look at this super node, the one that is smallest, that is this guy. So we will go to 2. And then again, we look at the line connecting to this monster that has the smallest number, this guy. So we will go to here. And again, we look at the line connecting to this guy with the smallest number, that is this guy here, and then 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 this guy here. So this is a minimum spanning tree. That means something like this. Okay.